Senior X30, drivers aged 14 years plus, 122 entries into the weekend from 28 different nationalities. That was whittled down to just 36. The power unit, 125cc, outputting 30 brake horsepower. Minimum weight, 158 kilos with driver included. Any gram under that, you're in trouble. The tyres, the MG SM2s will be used for this race. They have had to use the MG SW2s over the course of this weekend when the rain came down, but they have had 2 sets throughout the entirety of this weekend to manage for this last round of the championship. IAME Euro Series round 4 from Belgium in Genk started well on Friday for the seniors in their qualifying heats. Clement Outran was fastest in time qualifying, and he would go on to end the day perfectly on the first day of racing.
Yeah, I do a very good quali. I hope to win like all the heat and starting first in final. And for me, the kart is perfect, and I need to win for the championship this weekend.
Ruben Moya would take the first win though in the qualifying heats. He would have to battle away with the likes of Cian Geraghty and Andy Ratel. Geraghty would be the next one to take 2 wins out of his races, but he would end the day with a P2 after finishing P2 in his 3rd qualifying heat. Andy Ratel was another who took a win, but only 1 win throughout the day. He would end up P4 at the end of it with 5 points to his name. Clement Outran had that perfect day, that 0 points. He would be the one to watch ahead of the likes of Henkie Kalteren, who was another who was dominating over the course of the day. Riccardo Ferrari, again, the wild card from Franciacorta, fought his way back in some of the races, but as the rain came down later on in the day, that certainly made things a bit tricky for some of the other drivers. But the eyes were focused on the man, Clement Outran for the TBKart Racing Team, who had pushed through throughout the entirety of the day, taking a win in both dry and wet conditions, putting himself on the top at the end of Friday's racing here for the IAME Euro Series Round 4. On Saturday, it was all about a handful of drivers in the seniors. Andy Ratel was a driver to keep an eye on, taking 2 qualifying heat wins on the Saturday and putting himself in 2nd in the top 5 intermediate classification. Cian Geraghty was another, not taking any race wins on Saturday, taking all his points that he took from the first day of racing on Friday, but finishing within the top 4 in the top 5 in the intermediate classification. As well, Mattiz Meerschaut again was delivering the results, only taking the 1 win at the latter half of the day, but certainly delivering a top 5 finish. The same can be said for Henkie Kalteren as well. Good results for him, and he secures a top 3 finish inside that top 5 intermediate classifications. But it would be that fight between Ratel and Clement Outran that would take the day to the end. Clement Outran would have to deal with troubles with a penalty and drama in the last race, but he would secure pole for the Superheats.
Yeah, I'm very happy because it's my first time starting first in the IAME Euro Series, so yeah, I'm happy.
Finn McLaughlin leads the championship standings going into this final with 66 championship points from Danny Carenini. Marcus Luzio with 51 from Andy Ratel's 41. Clement Outran's 38 from Riccardo Ferrari's 36, who rounds out the top 6 in the championship. And the biggest moment here is Finn McLaughlin starting this final, 26th place. Front of the grid is good, but into the pit lane, it's Finn McLaughlin. Finn McLaughlin's pulled into the pit lane. What has happened? He's the championship leader, but he's out of this race. He's pulled into the pit lane. The 204 will not start this one. So the race is going on, but what's going to happen? The lights go green. We are racing down in towards turn 1. It's Clement Outran who leads the way. Ratel to the outside.
There he is. There he is. He's out of this race. And Finn McLaughlin, well, we said it's
a flat tyre.
It's a flat tyre on the worn tyre that has put him out of this race.
Oh, no.
And Goldstein's out. Gonzalez is out. We've barely had half a lap, and we've already had 3 potential front runners in this race gone. So indeed, if Luzio can find a way past Ruben Moya, he would be in championship winning position. Carenini, big lap, has got up to 5th place, is on the charges. Kalteren finally finds a way through and takes the lead of this final.
Again, I don't think this is over because Moya's closing in as well, who's looking to the inside. Luzio's looking for this place. This move here could be a championship decider, and he says, think to Moya, let me through, as again, Outran sends it down, there's contact, and Luzio leads. Marcus Luzio leads the final and he leads the championship with that position.
He's on his way, but look at Carenini. Carenini's here, and Carenini, the Italian, goes down the inside. It's up to third. Moya's fighting back, trying to get back into the podium places. Again, Danny Carenini, new fastest lap, a 54.774.
Here we go.
That is astonishing pace from the Italian. Down the inside, he is for second place. He's taken Henkie Kalteren second place.
This is for the championship, ladies and gentlemen, between two titans, Luzio and Carenini. But Outran's going to go through. Three wide, three wide, and Henkie Kalteren leads. Luzio's off the circuit. Ruben Moya's into play. Moya goes through. Again, they're wheel to wheel. Carenini off the circuit, but he gets back on. He gets back on the track, and he's there in third place. But Kalteren's up the road now.
McLaughlin's back up to second in the championship as Luzio goes down the inside of Ratel.
But Ruben Moya is closing in now. Danny Carenini is there as well as Meerschaut gets pit out wide. Three wide on the exit. Ratel tries to get back down the inside. Is denied. The chance, and Clovis Nugarade has to concede as well.
Weekend has found a way past as the change for the lead. Through goes Moya into first position.
And he's pleading with them. Don't fight, don't push us back into the lead group behind, because they might force the hand for Carenini to have to attack. He doesn't need to. He can stay there in third. But if they start to squabble, this is exactly what he's talking about. He is pleading with these drivers, saying, please don't fight. Please don't fight. Again, the conversation, he's going to let him through. Henkie Kalteren is going to allow Danny Carenini into second place, and that really plays into his championship fight.
It does indeed. It gives Carenini a few more points. He goes from 19 to 22.
He's going to claim the final win in the last round of the season. Out of the final corner, Ruben Moya wins, but Danny Carenini for Italy is the IAME Euro Series champion in 2024. The Italian can celebrate with the Spaniard as Moya wins the final, but Danny Carenini is champion.
What a final, what a championship. Danny Carenini achieves his aim for the year. He's done it with a sequence of results where he's built it through the qualifying heats and the super heats, and right when he needed it, he got his biggest final result of the season.
In third for the Netherlands, give it up for Henkie Kalteren. In second position for Italy, give it up for Danny Carenini. And your final winner, give it up, representing Spain, it's Ruben Moya!
Doesn't finish perfectly, it's just a race. It's like all the races, it's just one more race.
Nothing quite beats a final round weekend, and for Senior X30, it is all done and dusted for the 2024 season. In the round itself, Ruben Moya, Danny Carenini and Henkie Kalteren can enjoy a podium celebration at round 4, but in the championship, Danny Carenini for Italy can take the crown from Finn McLaughlin and Marcus Luzio to end the 2024 season in style.
I'm really happy. After last year was really bad, I want to thank Matteo believing in me for all the season, and this is a prize for him. And I want to thank all my team, from all the mechanic, Matteo for the engine, for the everything.